I have a beautiful wife.
I want you to watch
This
video
woman
and
is
tell me
very
what you think in the
intelligent,
comment section.
bright, and she
This
has
is
a very good
very
voice.
interesting
We met at our local
that happened to
church.
a man that
She was part of the
his
choristers
best
in the
friend
church,
betrayed.
and I was part
So
of the
please let me
ushers.
know your
So I
opinion
liked her
in the
voice so
comment
much.
section. Okay,
One thing led
thanks.
to other.
Okay.
We started dating. So after 2 years, we got to know each other, and I proposed to her. She accepted, and we got married. So first year of marriage, everything was moving fine. I really liked the first year.
So
The first year was sweet. So then the second year,
first year, second year,
we'll attend weddings together, travel together, go to parties together. Then the third year, pressure started setting in. People in church started talking that, is this sister not getting pregnant again? What's happening? So there was pressure about pregnancy. So because of pressure here and there in church from our parents, families and friends, so we decided to visit a hospital. So the first hospital we went to, the doctor said, I and my wife are fine, that there's nothing wrong with us. So I was now wondering, if there's nothing wrong with us, why are we not having a baby? What's happening? So we left the hospital, we went to another hospital. The doctor said we should try supplements and medication, fertility medications. So me, I usually drink from time to time, but the doctor advised me to stop and stick to my medications and eat healthy with some other recommendation, which I did. I started eating healthy, started doing all the things, exercising, all that. It led to nothing. My wife was still not pregnant. So we went to the top doctor, the same thing, the same process. All hope was lost. So I had a friend from my university days. I won't call his name here. He was there for my family throughout this trying time. This friend is my best friend, and we are very close. So he now referred us to a fertility clinic in VI. So I went to the fertility clinic. I won't mention the name of the fertility clinic. We went there, and the doctor met with us after a series of tests. The doctor told my wife that my wife is completely fine. She's perfect. And the problem lies with me. At first, I was like, what do you mean the problem lies with me? Do you know how many girls I've gotten pregnant during my university days? What is this man saying? So it turns out that I had low sperm count. I was very devastated. I didn't know what to say. What has caused this, I don't know. So me and my wife, we left there. On our way home, inside the car, there was quiet. Everywhere was so quiet. I couldn't utter a word, and she couldn't look at me. She was just looking outside the window. So our car was just going. It was the longest drive I ever had in my life. So when we got home, we didn't talk to each other till the next day. I went to work. At work, I now met my friend Christopher. Christopher was now telling me that, okay, I should not listen to doctors. And I now started wondering, how does Christopher know that I got a sudden news yesterday? It turns out that Christopher and my wife has been talking. I didn't think much about it, so I just left it. I said, okay, yeah, that's what happened. And we moved on. So I told my pastor about it. The pastor prayed and prayed, and he declared that I've been healed from low sperm count, and I should go and be doing my duties with my wife. So after a few months, my wife got pregnant. I was very happy. That was the happiest day of my life. I was very happy my wife was pregnant. Finally, we can finally have a child of our own. So I took her around, bought her things, took care of her, make sure that she lacked nothing. So at days when I'm busy with work, Christopher will be the one to take my wife for antenatal. That's my best friend. He'll be the one to take my wife for antenatal, be the one to care for her when I'm away. because sometimes my work takes me out of town. So after all that, 9 months gone, she gave birth to a boy, and we named our boy. We were very happy. Everything was moving smoothly. So after a few months, my family came around to see my baby, to celebrate with me. Then on this fateful day, Christopher carried the baby to pet the child, and my cousin make a remark that this baby look like Chris. So I felt something, that this baby look like Chris. What does that even mean? After that, I started hearing gossip in church that this baby look like Chris. This baby look like Chris. We all attend the same church. The news was going around. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't confront my wife because I know my wife was a virtuous woman. My wife was a good woman. She wouldn't do something like that to me. So I did not confront her. I just let it go. Just thought of it as side gossip and whatever. It doesn't matter. So we continued our thing. Everything was moving on smooth. Then one day from work, I forgot one of my files at home. So I went back home to check, to get my file and report back to work. When I got home, my best friend's car was outside my house. And I was just thinking that it's midday. What is it doing in my house? Is it not supposed to be at work or something? And I got to the parlor. The parlor was empty. There was nobody in the parlor. And I couldn't hear any sound. So I followed the stairs up. My heart was beating. I was praying that I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Hope it's not what people are saying that I'm going to see. So when I knocked on my door, my matrimonial bed room, I knocked. And it took them some time to open the door. When I finally came inside, I saw that my wife's hair was scattered. Christopher was just pressing his phone. I didn't understand the scene, and I didn't want to jump into conclusion. I just let the whole thing go. But then I was very restless. I knew that something was wrong somewhere. Something has happened here. I'm a man. If I walk into somewhere that something has happened, I know something has happened. But I couldn't tell. I wasn't sure. So I allowed my wife to let her guard down so that she thinks that everything is well. Then suddenly one day I picked her phone, started going through her text, only to discover that she and Christopher are secret lovers. And that was not all. What broke me was that the son that I've raised all this time was Christopher's son, my best friend's son that I've been raising, thinking is my own. That broke me totally. At the time I was going through the phone, my wife was in the bathroom. She was having a bath. So when she came outside, she saw me with the phone. The look in her eyes, she was scared. I could see that there's fear in her face. Then I asked her, what is the meaning of this? Is my child mine? And she started crying because she knew I had seen everything. She started crying and begging me about the whole situation. Then the only thing I wanted to know was that how long have I been a fool? How long have you people fooled me? She couldn't bring herself to tell me. She was just crying and begging.
Your wife?
Yes. But how long has this been going on? She couldn't tell me. So I left my house to go comfort my best friend. How could you do such a thing to me? Sleeping with my wife? But then my wife was giving me flimsy explanation that when the whole low sperm counting happened, Christopher was there for her. She was there to comfort her. She was there to, do some things around the house, and one thing led to another with my wife. I couldn't bring myself to do anything to Christopher because I was so devastated, and I lost myself in the process. So the whole thing spread. People in church knew about it. Our pastor knew about it. The whole fellowship knew about it. And it's a small congregation. Walls go around, people talk. So I couldn't raise my head in church. I always put my head down during service. But that did not stop me from going to church though. It was a shameful moment for me, and I was so ashamed of myself that I've been played for a so I thought about it extensively because I'm not someone that believes in divorce. But after a few months, I couldn't go on like this. I couldn't go on like this. It was very devastating. I couldn't go on like this. So I served my wife divorce papers that I don't want this marriage again. Although she cried and begged me, but it was too late. It was too late for any of that. And the last I heard from Christopher was that he traveled out of town because he was also in a committed relationship, but he did that to me, and that destroyed his relationship and destroyed my marriage. So he had to leave town. He left town. Now my wife, as she's now reflecting, thinking of what she has done, she cannot go to Christopher because Christopher left town, and she cannot stay with me because I want a divorce. So it was quite a sad situation for her, but I had no pity on her. What she did to me was evil. What she did to me was wicked. This shows how wicked humans' hearts are. And I'm very disappointed and devastated. So I thought I'd just share this story with you guys. So the worst part now is that there's no day she don't come to beg me. From our church leaders to community leaders, she brings different people on different days. Now I've met my pastor because of this situation countless times, quoting different scriptures for me. But me, my mind is made up. My mind is made up. Both our families have met to discuss this issue, but infidelity is something that I take very seriously. Even in my relationship, I don't condone cheating, so talk less of my marriage. So I didn't agree to any of these demands, though they begged me, but my mind was made up. Even our community leaders, they will come and talk about it, that these things happen. Me, if it happens to other people, once it happens to me, I am leaving that marriage. And I've left that marriage for good.
You don't want her again? Don't look at me.
I don't want her again. I don't want anything to do with her. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. So she's now begging you that she wants to come back with the baby.
Of course.
Is she still with the baby?
She's still with the baby because my best friend left. He skipped town. He skipped town on everyone. So she's with the baby. She's by herself. Even her family have rejected her. So
because
it's
of what she did.
Yes, because of what she did. Where she comes from, they don't condone such thing. Yes, exactly. So we have been separated ever since.
For how long?
It has been close to 8 months now. Although sometimes, as humans, I think about the whole thing, and I think about taking her back, and I think about the poor boy, because it's not his fault. He's just a victim in the whole thing. But I have to stand my ground as a man. Do what needs to be done, even though it breaks my heart. That's what men do. That's what
Why
makes
not
you a
forgive
man.
your wife since she's begging you? Forgive her now. If you are sure that she has repented, that she will not do such thing again, like she told you that she started that life when you people are suffering, going from one place to another to have a child. So now, wow. So you don't want to forgive her? Forgive her now since she's sorry.
The thing about cheating women is, if you forgive them, they will still cheat on you again.
So what about the cheating husband?
I don't know.
What if it's
I don't
the man
know about
that
that.
do this thing? Now people will tell her, pray for your husband, forgive him. I don't want to say what I want to say in this video because people will not come for me. Oh God, the only thing I'm telling you is try and forgive your wife. Since it's just 8 months, if people separate, go and carry your wife back. She's sorry. Go and carry her back. The baby is your own. Don't say it's your friend's baby. You married your wife, and any baby that she give birth inside that marriage is your own baby. Abi, you know what? You do not love your wife again. You still love her. I can see it.
I
Do you still love your wife?
I cannot say for sure that I still love her, but although I still care about them because I think about them.
You cannot think about somebody you don't love again. You cannot care for somebody you don't love again.
The thing is, it was in the olden days they would say that any child that a woman birth in your house is your child. But these are not olden days anymore. This is the modern days.
So you think that the guy will now come and take the baby? Like it's not done.
The guy has abandoned them and the baby.
So go and take your family back.
I'll think about it.